All right. Good morning, guys. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on your time zone and where you're watching me from. Welcome back to my channel this morning. It's been a while. It's been a while for real. It's about a week plus now. I've not been coming on live stream, but this morning I make out time so we can have interaction section, and talk about more of Africa and the state of politics in Africa. Thank you very much for joining me here. Thank you very much. Please, if you're joining for the first time, please subscribe to the channel, put on notification bell, share the live stream, and as well, comment where you're watching me from. Do me a favor as well, put on your notification bell so that you'll be notified when I drop a video or when I come on live stream. Like you all know, I do come on live stream almost every morning, but for a couple of days or a couple of weeks now, I've not been active on live interaction section, because of my business, number one, and two, family and all the rest of it. But I'm happy this morning that I'm here so we can be able to have mutual conversation. Thank you so much for joining. Jason, that's my son's name, Jason9. Thank you very much for joining here. Please, where are you watching me from? Where you're watching from? I have a lot of things to say this morning. I have a whole lot of things I want to talk, and really, I didn't have a plan of coming on live stream this morning, but something pushed me to come on live stream. And I will talk about it and as well focus on the state of politics in Africa. Jason from Texas, Austin. Thank you very much for joining me here. Thank you. God bless you. Please, if you're joining for the first time, please subscribe to the channel, put on a notification bell, share the live stream, and as well comment where you are watching from. Thank you very much. I'm happy to see you guys again this morning. Please, before I continue anyway, I wanted to give a shout out. I have David Ekine. Thank you very much, David. Where are you watching from? Have you farted? I was proud of myself for finally vacuuming the carpet, but then I had to empty the carpet canister, and that's not a problem. David Ekine from Bayelsa, thank you very much, my brother, for joining here. Oh, thank you very much. Thank you. More people should be coming in. I have a lot of things to say, a whole lot of things, a lot of things. I didn't plan to come on live stream this morning. I have no plan of coming on live stream, but something prompted me to come on live stream. Deepu, he said, was this guy in the French foreign legend? I don't know. Something prompted me to come on live stream, and I found it very, very important to come on live stream to talk about it. And not just only that, there are other things that I want to point my hands on. I dropped a video anyway. For those of you that have not watched my videos, Kurdish Cat, he said, I have seen about this man. He's doing good. Yeah, he's doing very good. Ibrahim Traore is actually doing amazingly well. That's one of the things I told you guys. I promised to be using his picture on my background for the rest of 2025 to promote his leadership, to encourage what he's doing, and as well sensitize our people, about the importance of holding leaders accountable, because Ibrahim Traore is an epitome of, accountability. Not just only accountability, true leadership and honesty, sincerity, selfless leadership, and all the rest of it. So I found the need to be, using his picture as my background to promote his leadership. But that is not the main reason why I'm on live stream this morning. The main reason why I'm on live stream this morning, I'll be waiting a little bit. Let's see if we can get up to 100. Let's see if we can get up to 100 before I start. But before we get up to 100, please, those of you that are here, please, can you help me to to comment where you're watching from so we can be able to give you a shout out, please. They were kicking out the Chinese last I heard. Yeah, exactly. He's doing that. You know, he's dominating his country, the country resources, the country infrastructural development, and all the rest of it. He's doing amazingly well in Burkina Faso. I can tell you that for free. You know, this is not social media stunt. This is not social media promotion. This is a reality that is happening in Burkina Faso as we speak. Ibrahim Traore is changing the narrative. He's changing, he's building that infrastructural development in Burkina Faso, and he's doing well. So I keep wondering why he will be tagged a dictator and a tyrant, but that's not even the main part, the main story that I'm talking about. I came for today. I see you, Mininova from England. Mininova, where are you from? I'm a Nigerian, but I live in the Gambia. I live in the Gambia. I've been living in the Gambia for the past 15 years. Yes, I'm a Nigerian, pure-breeded Nigerian. David Ikinde from Bayelsa State. Thank you very much for joining here. David, thank you very much. Please, guys, keep coming, guys. Keep coming. I have been fed something prompted me. Somebody, made me to come on live stream. Most of the time, people think that everybody that comes on social media came to social media to look for money. But I can tell you for free, my case is different. For those of you that most of these content creators, have made social media presence look like as if everybody that comes to social media came to look for money. Actually, this is not the main reason why I'm here. Well, I'll tell you guys the main reason why I built this channel. This channel has been in existence for the past 14 years, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, since 2014. Okay, it's been in existence for the past 11 years. I've not been active on this channel, right? But ask me, why did I even put more effort in building this channel since this year? I will tell you the reason. First of all, I made a video. I posted a video about, I don't know if you're a Nigerian, please say yes in the comment section. I made a video about Simon Ekpa, I will not call him a Biafra agitator, because he doesn't live in Nigeria, and he has not been living in Nigeria for a very, 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 very long time. He's living in Finland, and he doesn't know what is going on in the eastern part of Nigeria. So how can you be in a far distance and be fighting for freedom in the eastern part of Nigeria? So I made a video yesterday, and I published the video this morning, and narrating that he has been sentenced to 6 years imprisonment. And I was telling you guys that I'm not comfortable. Is that 6 years imprisonment is not enough to compare to the damages this guy have brought in the eastern part of Nigeria. The people that this guy have killed in the eastern part of Nigeria, the damages, the insecurity this guy have brought in the eastern part of Nigeria. And you are fighting for people, certain set of people, and the same people that you are fighting for, you decide to be killing them. My brothers and sisters, please, is that fighting for freedom, or you are trying to be dominant to dominate the eastern part of Nigeria? So I made that video yesterday and I posted it here. Please, you guys can go and check those videos. Check the video. I'm not somebody was commenting, somebody was saying, so okay, now after that, when I posted the video this morning, some Igbos, most of the time, like I said, the problem of an Igbo man is also an Igbo man. The problem of an Igbo man is an Igbo man. So two Igbo guys came on my post and they made a comment. What is the comment that they made? They said, I'm happy nobody's commenting on this video. This guy is a fool. Start calling me names. Go and jail him 50 years and all the rest. And I believe pretty well that these guys that made this comment, they are not living in Nigeria. I'm pretty sure. And I'm pretty sure that this guy that made this comment does not know anything that is going on in the eastern part of Nigeria. Okay? Now, sorry, he said, Tina Mad, he said, what am I hearing? I don't know what you are hearing, but you can hear me. If you can hear me, then you pay attention to understand what I'm trying to say. Now, I made that video. On that video, I stated that I'm not, the 6 years imprisonment is not enough. It's actually not enough. That's my own opinion. We are entitled to our opinion. We have freedom of speech. we're entitled to our opinion. And my own opinion is that I'm not comfortable, and I don't like that 6 years imprisonment. He should go to life in jail. That is what I said. I said it, I didn't put water in my mouth when I was saying it. I said it with all sincerity from the depth of my heart, without mixing words. I don't know how you feel. I don't know if this comment offended you in any way, but if it offend you, please look for one or two transformers around you and hug it and kiss it. But that is my own opinion. Do you know the damages that Simon Ekpa have caused in the eastern part of Nigeria? If you are an Igbo man living in the eastern part of Nigeria, I'm not talking about Igbos that are living outside the east, outside the eastern part of Nigeria. I'm not talking about the Igbos that are living in another country. I'm not talking about Igbos that are living in Lagos or living outside the eastern part of Nigeria. I'm talking about Igbos that are living in the eastern part of Nigeria. If you are an Igbo and you live in the eastern part of Nigeria and you still support Simon Ekpa, you are part of the problem. You are actually part of the problem that we are facing. So that comment that these guys made did not even get to me enough, but I found the need to come on live stream to address. First of all, I'm not here on YouTube to make money. I have my business that I'm doing. So I have no reason to come here because of I want money. Though my channel is monetized, the purpose of monetizing the channel, I've already stated it here, time without number. My long form videos are not doing very well enough, but that is not my problem. It's not my business. As long as I can pass my message on my live stream, because I have more audience on live stream. So if you watch my long form videos, it is not a problem. If you don't watch, it is also not a problem. If I air my opinion through my long form videos and that opinion did not go far to wider audience, I will come on live stream here to say it, because I believe pretty well that I will definitely have more audience on live stream. Grace Okereke said, "You are not speaking the truth. You stop. I don't understand your English. Your grammatical, your English is so, you're having error. I don't understand." You say, so you stop. So I'm not here for money. I'm here because I'm a passionate African, a true Pan-Africanist, and I believe so much in Africa, and I want the freedom of Africa. Not just only Africa, even from my region, they say you have to beautify yourself from the house before you go outside. Now, the Easterners have been going through insecurity problem for a very long time, since the kidnapping of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped. I think it was 2020 or 2022. He was kidnapped from Kenya. Since Mazi was kidnapped till now, Simon Ekpa have messed up the life of the Easterners, have put the life of Easterners in danger, in the name of fighting insecurity. Not just only fighting insecurity, he even imposed sit at home every Monday. You are suffering the people that you are fighting for their freedom. Now, let me ask you a question. Imposing a sit at home every Monday, what is the positive effect of imposing sit at home every Monday on the people living in the eastern part of Nigeria? And not just only that, you are imposing sit at home on them. Not just that alone. A lot of people have been killed. A lot of people have been killed. A lot of people have been killed, because they came out to look for what their stomach will eat on Monday morning or on Mondays. They will be killed by unknown gunmen. Cars will be burned. Businesses will be destroyed in the name of sitting at home. Sit at home for what? For crying out loud. I mean, ignorant. I mean, a lot of our people have been brainwashed. A lot of the people from the southeastern part of Nigeria has been brainwashed. We are complaining about government. We are complaining about marginalization in the east. We also, the Easterners, are marginalizing ourselves, submitting ourselves into abject poverty, trying to destroy the economy that God has placed on the eastern people, on the Igbos. And you are complaining of the government, marginalizing you. Meanwhile, you are part of the problem to yourself. So I made this video yesterday. I posted this video on my channel. One guy came, watched the video. After watching the video, he started insulting me. But that is not a problem. I didn't get offended. But the reason why I brought the issue on live stream is to sensitize the guy. I don't know if he's watching me on my live stream, but I found the need to sensitize him and make him to understand that he's been brainwashed. There's no sane human being that will ever be in support of what Simon Ekpa did in the East. Before Simon Ekpa came on board, Tina Amadi said, what do you have to say about Nigerian government bringing terrorists in Nigeria to buy Nigerians? That is not the business. That is not even what I'm talking about here. You are driving off point. What you are saying now is totally different from what I'm saying. Listen, I'm not partisan. Number one, I don't believe in any political party, and I don't support anybody, be it Obi, be it Tinubu, be it Atiku. I don't support any candidate. That's number two. Number three, I stand for justice, fairness, and the equity. That is what my channel stands for. And I will tell you the reason why I made this channel. I built this channel to this capacity. Listen, let me tell you one thing. If you're talking about victim of bad leadership in Nigeria, I am a victim. If you talk about marginalization in the eastern part of Nigeria, some of the people it affected seriously, I am part of the people. Listen, whatever I am today, I made myself outside Nigeria. Nigeria have never done anything for me. Never. 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 I'm not those kind of people that left Nigeria with a lot of money or left Nigeria with... Listen, I left Nigeria. Let me bust your brain. The reason why you see me today talking about, the bad leadership in Nigeria, and I'm so passionate about it. Listen, in 2010, I left Nigeria without knowing where I was heading to, without knowing where my direction was. I didn't know where I was going. I left Nigeria with one of my small handbag, one trouser, one shirt, one shoe, and 2 shirts. That is what I left Nigeria with $400 that I was able to save. That was what I left Nigeria with. And when I left Nigeria in 2010, I struggled in the desert, suffered in the desert, and later came back to Niger. From Niger, I entered, Benin Republic. From Benin Republic, I continued my journey to Mali. From Mali, that is how I got myself in Gambia. Today, I can comfortably tell you that since 2014 till now, I've been able to travel up to 17 countries, or 15 to 17 countries, including Asia, including Europe, including African countries, by the special grace of God. This is all I achieved on my own alone. No government. I mean, listen, let me tell you something. If you don't understand the bad effect of bad leadership in Nigeria, not just in Nigeria, across African countries, until when it gets to you, you will get to understand. Now, the reason why I started building this channel since this year. Listen, something happened to me last year. My elder brother, the only elder brother that I have, my only elder brother, the same mother, the same father, the only brother that I have, I can interact with, I can share my thoughts with, we can gossip together, we can plan together, we can do things together. I lost him last year. Ask me how. He died in accident because of bad road. He was hit by another car. He died in accident. And when he got the accident, he was taken to the hospital. And when they took him to hospital, the doctors requested for 1 million naira deposit. And what I was having in my account in Nigeria was only 700,000 naira. I had to talk to the doctor, beg the doctor, that my brother is in critical condition. Please start the treatment immediately. I can't do transfer immediately now and you get it now. But I have 700,000 naira cash. Please, doctor, help me. I'm telling you a true life story what happened to me last year. Doctor refused until I beg and beg. And he accepted to take 700,000 naira deposit until the next, I think about 3 hours later, 4 hours later, I was able to transfer money to my account. But mind you, after transferring the money, my elder brother died at night. My only elder brother, the only brother that I have, he died. Because of what? Because of poor medical facilities, poor medical conditions, poor medical system in Nigeria. If you have an accident in Nigeria today and they take you to the hospital, if your parents or your family member do not have money, No, you will not be treated. That is Nigeria for you. So since then, I lost my cool about the bad leadership in Nigeria, the messed up medical, the medical system in Nigeria, everything. So if you see me here on live stream here, I did not come here to come and look for money. I'm not hungry. I'm not a hungry person. I do several businesses. I'm not a hungry person. For somebody that will come on my own post and tell me that everybody wants to be a content creator, do I look like a fucking content creator? I'm not a content creator. And by the way, I'm not an activist. I use my channel to do what is right. This is one of the reasons why government will never take us serious. I've said it several times. Government, but not just only Nigeria, Africans, they will never ever take us serious because we are not serious. For instance, look at what VeryDarkMan is doing in Nigeria. Look at the effort the young man is putting in. He put in his money, his effort, his everything, his time. But still, some people will come out to call him a content creator. That he's doing what nobody sent him to do. But now, come to think of it. Do you know how many lives VeryDarkMan have saved? Do you know how many lives VeryDarkMan have impacted positively? VeryDarkMan is someone that gives Nigerians 1 million naira every month, 250,000 naira each person to go and learn skill, to go and acquire a skill. That's what VeryDarkMan does every month. Now, let me ask you a question. How many of your billionaires in Nigeria have ever done that before? How many of your influencers in Nigeria have ever done that before? How many of your Nigerian celebrities, your Nigerian musicians have ever done what VeryDarkMan is doing? It's not just coming on your social media, be asking, I'm doing giveaway. Are you doing it in the right way? So if VeryDarkMan will be condemned, I don't give F, big F. I don't give a fuck about what you think about me or what you think about what I'm doing. What I'm doing is what pleases my heart, what I love to do. This is my passion, and it has been my passion for a very long time. I use my platform to lend my voice, to speak up, because we can't keep dying in silence. If someone will get accident and the person will be taken to the hospital and the person is in critical condition, somebody that hit his head on the ground and blood entered his head, and even instead of the doctors to save life first before money, you started requesting for deposit before you can start treatment. Bro, is that not insane? That is why I tell you people that Nigeria, life is worthless in Nigeria. Your life does not count. Life is worthless. The same VeryDarkMan that you guys condemn went to Yewata in Benue State, where there was a casualty. It's not casualty anyway. Terrorists attacked the community and killed over 200 people overnight. For the past 48 hours, there was no press statement from the government that, federal government that lost their citizens, over 200 citizens. Innocent children were thrown inside the house and burnt alive. Over 10 of them were burnt alive for 48 hours. 2 days later, no statement from the federal government, no statement from the state government, no statement from the local government, no statement from the police, no statement from the military. Everybody was quiet. In that kind of situation, nobody said anything, nobody lended his voice, no influencer said anything, no musician said anything, everybody was quiet. It took only VeryDarkMan, that same VeryDarkMan that they are calling content creator, that same VeryDarkMan that they are calling manipulator, that same VeryDarkMan that they are calling names, that same VeryDarkMan, somebody that are putting his money. Listen, VeryDarkMan's life VeryDarkMan is like a sacrificial lamb to Nigerians. His money, his everything. Have you seen his mother? Have you seen his siblings? Do you think that if VeryDarkMan used the money that he's using to help Nigerians and put in his family, do you think the family will not be wealthier? VeryDarkMan have sacrificed much more than your government. And it took only VeryDarkMan to travel to Benue State in Yewata. 2 days after the incident, he went there without minding if the terrorists were still in the bush to come back again for another attack, without minding if they will even intercept him on the road, without minding what was going to happen. He took that risk to travel to Yewata to make a video. And not just only that he went to make a video, he also gave money to people, which I saw with my own eye. There was one man that his rice store was burnt, the rice burnt, and damaged. He gave the guy, I think he gave the guy $800 thereabout, plus other people that he gave money. How much is it? Okay, for instance, if that is a content, with the money that VeryDarkMan spent on that journey, how much do you think that VeryDarkMan will generate from that video? People think that, when you come on YouTube pay you a lot of money. Pay what? My channel was monetized in July. My analytic on July, I only got $60-something, and the $60-something was money that people gave to me while I was on live stream. Not even what YouTube pay me. That was gift from my super chat and the super chat and the gift and all that. That was July. On August, I got only $30-something. And this month, only this month, my long-form video started picking a little bit. But that is not even the main purpose of me here on this channel. My main purpose here is to pass my message. Now, when VeryDarkMan went there, he made a video. After making the video, he posted the video on his channel. That's when the video went viral and got the attention of the federal government, got attention of the local state government, got attention of the police, got attention of the military, got attention of Nigerians. The video went viral. At the end of the day, that community was attended to, even to the extent that governor went there. Even president came to Benue State because of the incident. All because of what? All because of VeryDarkMan. Similar things have been happening in other places, and everybody act like as if it's not their business. But when VeryDarkMan shows up, things will always definitely change. Such an individual will be considered as a content creator, which somebody will come on my own channel to call me. Everybody want to be a content creator. Do I look like wannabe? Brother, listen. This message, I'm passing it to you. For you that commented that thing, I'm not going to be deleting it. If you like, you can delete it. But that's okay. For you, this message is for you. You also have a voice. And that's your voice. I've said it time without number. Africans, we don't know what God did for us in this generation. We don't know what God did for us. Listen, the moment of social media, the age of social media age, is to help us to salvage this continent and help us to lend our voice now that it is needed. Our voice is needed now. And the powerful tool that we have in our hands is our social media platform. If you fail to realize that social media is a powerful tool that you have to lend your voice now that it is needed, then you have failed woefully. Social media is a powerful tool that we have to lend our voice, to speak up, just as it happened in Burkina Faso. We all saw what played out, what happened during the time of Gaddafi. Gaddafi was a leader. Gaddafi was a good leader. In fact, during Gaddafi's regime, Gaddafi was one of the best leaders during that period, right? Gaddafi did a lot for the people of Libya, not just only Libya. Gaddafi, there's no country in Africa that will swear that they did not enjoy or benefited from Gaddafi's government. But after everything that Gaddafi did, just only because Gaddafi stood against the imperialism, stood against the colonial masters, stood against the Westerners coming to their country to dominate and to dominate their resources and be giving them percentage, just like what they were doing to the people of Burkina Faso. Do you know in Burkina Faso is the 4th largest gold producing country in Africa. But do you know that Burkina Faso's resources were being exploited by the French mining companies and Canadian mining companies for years? And Burkina Faso was only getting 20% of their resources. Burkina Faso was getting only 20% of their resources. This is the same game they wanted to play in Libya. And Gaddafi said, no, I can't let you come to my country, be taking my resources and be giving me percentage. It can never happen. The resources of the Libyans belong to the Libyans. Now, what did they do? They find it, they got enough, they got angry, they got upset. They started planning all kind of ways. selling out propagandas. During the Gaddafi regime, there wasn't like social media where you can see the truth and the lies. All we believe, all we hear, all we listened to that time was newspaper or radio station or TV station. That is where they, manipulate their lies. They sell out their lies. And once, okay, now let me tell you something. When there is no social media, there is no social media. All our hope is on radio station. All our hope is on TV station. All our hope is on newspaper. Whatever they tell you on newspaper, that's what you believe. Whatever they tell you on the radio station, that's what you believe. That is why you don't even have your own voice to lend. Because when you go to the radio station, they will tell you what do you want to say before they will interview you first. Before they will bring you to the studio to come and talk. They will ask you, what do you want to talk? I hope you don't want to talk about politics. I hope you don't want to do this. I mean, as of then, there was no voice. So they will manipulate you. They will direct you on what to say so that it will not affect their leader, their paymasters. This is why I tell you guys that African media space is corrupt. It has been compromised. We've been sold out. Africans were being sold out by the media houses since they cannot stand to sell out the news, the positive news that will build Africa. The only thing that they will say is things that will please their paymasters. So now, during the time of Gaddafi, they all come out to say Gaddafi is a tyrant, Gaddafi is this, Gaddafi is that, Gaddafi is a Munde. All of us, we believed. Even me, I believed because there was no social media. I believed I was growing up seeing Gaddafi as a monster, seeing Gaddafi as a tyrant, seeing Gaddafi as a dictator because of the lies that was sold out there to damage the people's mentality about a certain person, about Gaddafi. We can't see the truth, we can't see the middle, we can't see the picture of what's going on because there was no social media, we were blind. So we believed it. Even when Gaddafi was killed, a lot of people were happy that tyrant had been killed. But mind you, after the death of Gaddafi, 15 years later, till today, there's no leadership in Libya. There's no government. There is no government in Libya. Tina said, my brother, I am still in shock about what you said. Your hatred against your own people is unbelievably true. What crime did Simon commit that made you hate him so much? You see, this is where our problem started from. This is exactly where our problem started from. People fail to understand the truth. Now, let me ask you a question. I have a very important question to ask you. For instance, now, let me just say, for instance, you are in the position of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He's my hero. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is my hero. He's my hero. Now, if you are in position of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and at the end of the day, you are to protect your people. Do you know the motive of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu by creating ESN, by establishing ESN, Eastern Security Network, was because of this Fulani headsman that is ravaging all around Nigeria now. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu saw it from afar. That was the main purpose of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu establishing ESN, which everybody was happy, everybody was in support of it, everybody supported him in it. Because even ESN by then was doing a lot of work. They were doing amazingly well. The main purpose of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu establishing ESN was to tackle insecurity, number one, was to fight Fulani headsmen and terrorists and prevent Boko Haram by penetrating the eastern part of Nigeria. That was the main motive of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu establishing ESN. But when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped, in Kenya, what was the reaction of Samuel Ekpa? Did they continue? Now, let me ask you a question. During the time of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, during when ESN came on board newly, did you ever hear Fulani headsmen attack any community in the eastern part of Nigeria? Did you ever hear where Fulani headsmen attacked any community in the eastern part of Nigeria? But after when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped, you've seen it clearly that Simon Ekpa hijacked ESN and created another set of people. They call them Biafra Liberation Army. And let me ask you a question: How many Igbo billionaires and Igbo millionaires have these people kidnapped that have come out to testify? A lot of people have been killed. Okay, now Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped, and now he's in DSS custody. Now, What did Simon Ekpa did? He imposed Monday sit at home in the eastern part of Nigeria. All the states in the eastern part of Nigeria sit at home. When you come out to come and look for what you will eat, you will be killed. Your business will be destroyed. Are you blind? Are you not seeing, for crying out loud? What is wrong with us? When we see truth, we flip truth because of favoritism. Why must we have to flip truth upside down? Because of we like this is part of the problem that we have as a people. You see, Africa, we are soaked in favoritism, in religion, in tribalism, in discrimination. This is a part of the problem that we have. And that is the reason why it will always take you forever for you to understand that a certain government is trying. But that is not even the part I'm going to. I'm even trying to explain to you guys how the damages the Western colonial masters have caused in Africa with our media houses. Tinamadu said, yes, Fulani Hesmen were buying Igbo men. MNK was around, Mazinan Kano was around, that was why he created ESN. Exactly. But after creating the ESN, then what happened? Immediately Mazinan Kano created ESN. This Fulani Hesmen, this thing, dropped drastically. Because ESN was everywhere in the bush. They were doing amazingly well. You can't see any ESN kill any Igbo man in the name of freedom fighting. Chama, what are you doing? Okay. You can't see any Igbo man being killed by the so-called whatsoever. So what are you talking about, Tina? Let's be realistic. Let's face the reality and call a spade a spade. Simon Ekpa have caused more harm than good. You can't deny that fact. Simon Ekpa have messed up the eastern part of Nigeria. Today, can you go to your community now comfortably without security? I want to ask you, Tina. Can you go to your community? Now, those people that are killing people here and there, are they Fulani headsmen? Are they Fulani headsmen? Have you not heard about Gentle? Have you not heard about all the rest of them? Who are they working for? They are working for Simon Ekpa. And who is supplying the arms for them? It's Simon Ekpa. These people have made the eastern part of Nigeria so miserable that you can't even travel to your community anymore. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Before you can be able to bury your own family member, you have to go and take permission from them and pay them a certain amount of money. What are you talking about? Let's be realistic and drop favoritism and all the rest and face reality. The Easterners are going through a lot at this point in time. The Easterners are going through a lot at this point in time. The only state in Nigeria, the only state in the eastern part now that is calm is Abia State. Only Abia State. Only Abia State. I don't know, maybe because that is where Mazi Nnamdi Kanu came from. Maybe they are trying to give him that respect, accord him that respect. But Anambra State is no-go area. Imo State is no-go area. Imo State is no-go area. So what are we talking about? But that's not even the part I'm going to. What I'm trying to explain to you guys, the damages the media houses in Africa have cost us in Africa. They sell out lies to us. When the Western powers come and pay them money, they will start spreading lies. But thank God this age, 21st century, where we have social media, with the power of social media, we are able to remove the face of the colonial masters from Burkina Faso, because we saw what we're trying to play out when Michael Langley took Ibrahim Traoré to the Congress to label him a dictator, concoct all kind of lies against Ibrahim Traoré, and everybody came out. We protested on social media. We protested our people in diaspora, Africans in diaspora, and lover of Africa. Our people from Grenada, our people from Jamaica, St. Kitts and Nevis, name them. St. Lucia, everybody came out. We protested. People were protesting. Ghanaians, Ivorians, everybody was protesting. We said no. Ibrahim Traoré must be protected at all costs. They saw the power. They saw the vibe. They could not stand it. Michael Langley could not stand it. He had to step down from Africa. He had to step down. And since he stepped down, the same Michael Langley was, sent troop to go and kill Gaddafi. It was through him. Because Africa was established in 2007, I think September or November. Africa was established. What was the purpose of establishing Africa in Africa? The purpose was to oversee Africans to make sure that we can all grow beyond, even in military capacity, in infrastructural development and all that. That was the main purpose of this America and the East Westerners establishing AFRICOM. That is why their head office is not even in Africa. Their head office is in Germany. That was their motive of establishing AFRICOM. And this same AFRICOM was the same people that led the destruction of Libya. Today, where is Libyans today? Libya, during the time of Gaddafi, you can never see any Libyan anywhere looking for greener pasture anywhere. But today, Libyans are scattered everywhere. Even in Italy, you see Libyans doing all these menial jobs. Something that they cannot do when Gaddafi was alive. They destabilized Libya. The same thing they want to do to Burkina Faso. But with the help of our social media platforms, with the help of our voices, with the help of our strength, they can't. They succumbed. That is one of the reasons why, if you have a platform, if you have social media handles, social media platforms are not meant to show your wealth, to show what you've got, to show the kind of watch you're wearing, to show the kind of cars you are driving, to show the kind of house you are building. That is not the purpose of social media. Social media is not just all about, women showing their boobs, showing their ass, showing their body, doing all those things. That is not the purpose of social media. That's when I say that African social media space is in a mess. I'm telling you the gospel truth. We have not realized the importance of social media yet. Until the day we get to realize, we will get to understand that social media is a tool that God provided to us to lend our voice and to salvage this continent. So somebody that will come on my post under my comment section and say that everybody want to be a content, please, I'm not a content creator. I don't know how to create content. I'm just one person that is lending my voice, speaking of the truth, speaking the truth into power, standing for justice, fairness, and the equity, and standing against oppression. If you are that person that uses power and the influence to oppress people, I'm your enemy. You are my enemy. I'll definitely speak against you. But if you stand for what is right, I will always stand for you. That is my purpose of coming to social media. I'm not a content creator, for crying out loud. So let's call a spade, please. Please. Tina said, so if someone come to your house to buy you, will you be watching the person to buy you when you can defend yourself? That is not even the main purpose. That is not, like I said, this thing is off point. What I'm saying now, do you know, Tina, in the eastern part of Nigeria today, the people that are committing crime today, the people that make the life of the Easterners unlivable, is the same people that was given gun by Simon Ekpa. Now, let me ask you a question. How many Fulani headsmen have this your so-called Liberation Army killed since they emerged? How many Fulani headsmen have they killed? How many terrorists have they killed? What they do is killing their own innocent people, killing their own Igbos, their fellow Igbo brothers and sisters. So why will you keep supporting Simon Ekpa? Simon Ekpa should go to life in jail. He should rot in jail. Yes. Simon Ekpa should rot in jail. He should go to life for life. He would go to jail for life. Compared to the kind of damages Simon Ekpa caused in the eastern part of Nigeria, and you are still supporting such an individual when you know very well that I don't know if you're an Igbo person. If you're an Igbo person, I don't think that you'll be supporting this kind of individual. Honestly speaking, let's speak the truth the way it's supposed to be. Let's call a spade, please. We can't continue like this. Honestly, we can't. We can't. We can't. We can't. You make the life of your own people that you sworn to protect, you sworn to fight for their freedom. You make their life uncomfortable. You kill them. Today, every Christmas. Now, before Christmas used to be, Christmas festive period used to be very fun in the eastern part of Nigeria. The whole family will come and enjoy. Everybody will listen. I told my mom that I want to come this year, December. My mom said, no, don't come. But mind you, as of 2010, 2020, 2021, 2022, when I tell my mom that I'm coming, they will be very, very, very happy. They will be celebrating. But this time around, I told my mom that I'm coming. I want to come this year. He said, no, please don't come. Because what? Because of the insecurity in the eastern part of Nigeria. I told you that I went to Nigeria last year. I used to go to Nigeria every year. Anyway, I went to Nigeria last year. Do you know that I went to Nigeria with 2 shorts? Because I like to wear shorts. 2 shorts. I mean, shorts. And then 3 t-shirts. I spent almost 1 month. 3 t-shirts. I can't even go with my jewelry. I cannot even go with anything. I use my cheapest watch. Because why? I just want to be safe. I just want to go and see my family, spend time with my family and go home safely. That is the level of insecurity in the eastern part of Nigeria. So what are you talking about? Simon Ekpa should rot in jail. That is what I said. I'm not mixing word. By the way, I'm not wearing mask. I'm telling you the gospel truth from the depth of my heart. That's how I feel. That's my opinion. He have caused more harm than good. He hijacked the Biafra struggle. He caused damages. Then the image of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Then the image of ESN. People started seeing ESN as terrorists. Then the image of the Igbos. And you are defending such an individual. You are defending such an individual. Now let me ask you a question. Is it wise to impose sit at home on the people that you have sworn to fight for their freedom? Does it make sense? Okay, if you impose that sit at home all over Nigeria, it's understandable. But you impose the sit at home on your own people. Is it your own people that arrested Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? The answer is no. So if you want to fight for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, go to Abuja or you go to Lagos. Don't bring pain, inflict pain on your own people. In the name of you are fighting for freedom. You are fighting for the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, which me and you know very well that Simon Ekpa is one of the people that are very happy that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is under detention. Me and you know very well, deep down inside you, you know that Simon Ekpa feels very, very happy that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped. Yes. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu did not start teasing. Oh my goodness, you guys, what? Listen, the only time Mazi Nnamdi Kanu declares it at home is a Biafra Liberation Day. That what do they call it? The Heroes Day. That is the only day Mazi Nnamdi Kanu declares as sit at home. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have never imposed sit at home on the Eastern people. Let's face the reality, Tina. Why are you supporting Mazi Nnamdi? Why are you not supporting Simon Ekpa? Simon Ekpa, of course, you personally you can't even travel to your own community now. As me and you are speaking now, you can't travel to your own community comfortably. Do you know what is happening in Imo State? Do you know the damages these people have caused in Imo State? What are we talking about now? Let's face reality. Let's face reality. Let's face reality. Let's face reality. So, Gary Grunberg said, they will soon regret it with a passion and desires they will never return to them for what you say. Let's face reality. It's not just all about coming to social media to rant. It's about, this what is going on in the eastern part of Nigeria is something that every single Nigerian, every single Igbo person need to condemn. To be honestly speaking, Tony Beef say, as a Canadian, I am very proud of the way he has made changes in his country and around Africa. I wish we had a leader like him. Thank you, exactly. Meaning Nova said, us youth can change this hate they try to make us feel. Exactly. You know, so that's my point. That's my own opinion. That's the main reason why I come on live stream to clear my my own part. I did not create this content. I did not come on live stream here. I did not come. I don't post my videos on my channel because I want to be a content creator. By the way, I have no intention of becoming a content creator at my age. Do you know my age? Because you see me, I look young. I'm 41 years, going to 42 years of age. I can't bring myself so low to be doing content with children. I can't. I'm not a content creator. That's number one. Number two, I don't do this for money. Never. I don't. That's number two. Number three, this is a passion that I'm doing. It has been my passion for a very long time. And I found the need to be doing it. I am happy that I'm doing it. I feel comfortable that I'm doing it. Because I'm using it to lend my voice. At least I can't be dying in silence. I came out from my closet. You can as well do the same. Come out from your closet and speak up for your continent. This is our continent. We have no other place that we can call home than Africa. Ifeanyi Chukwu Okoye said, Finland court is now a shame on European court standard. Finland court is now regarded as third world court of justice. Well, for me, I don't know what is your own opinion, Ifeanyi, but my own opinion is that Simon Ekpa should have been sentenced to life in jail. That is my opinion. And I'm not mixing word. I don't care whatever anybody think about. I don't care. I don't care anybody's opinion. That's my own opinion. Because if you compare the damages that Simon Ekpa, the bloodbath in the eastern part of Nigeria, the bloodshed in the eastern part of Nigeria, how many people that Simon Ekpa have influenced, they are killing, giving gun to riffraffs, giving gun and arms to criminals, people that have never that cannot even write their name comfortably. You are giving gun to them. What do you expect them to do with the gun? Is to cause mayhem, to destabilize the region and put the life of the Easterners in danger. Simon Ekpa should rot in jail. I said it without mixing word. I said it with my full chest. Sincerely speaking, I don't know where we're going from here, but sincerely speaking, we Igbos, our main problem is number one, is sentiment, favoritism, tribalism, and religion. This is part of the problem that we're having until the day we open our mind. The day we open our mind. This is one of the reasons why we always blame government in everything. We blame government in everything. Almost everything. Everything we blame government. We complain of marginalization. We complain of this. We complain of that. But you're not sitting down in a quiet moment and think, are we truly marginalized, or we are the people marginalizing ourselves? Are we truly marginalized in the eastern part of Nigeria, or we are the ones marginalizing ourselves, putting our lives in danger? Because you can only beat a child. You can't beat a child and tell the child when to cry. Christmas is around the corner, and I can tell you for free, there are a lot of communities that will not enjoy it in their homes. Most especially in Imo State, some part of Anambra State, not even some part of Anambra State generally, some part of Enugu State, some part of Ebonyi State. Ebonyi State is a little bit safe anyway. Abia State is safe. But Imo State and Anambra State has been going through the challenges of this insecurity. And this so-called Biafra Liberation Army, they are based in Anambra State and Imo State, causing mayhem. And somebody will come here to come and defend Simon Ekpa, but that's not the part I'm going. Anyway, what I'm saying here is that the problem that we are facing in Africa mainly is the pattern that our mindset is Simon Ekpa, the person buying people in the north. Simon Ekpa is not the person buying people in the north, but people killing people in the eastern part of Nigeria. Are they the northerners? Northerners have their own insecurity problem that has been for a very long time, for over a decade. That's not even the part we are talking about. I'm talking about the eastern part of Nigeria. People that are killing people in the eastern part of Nigeria. Are they Hausa people? Are they Fulani people? Are they not Igbo people? Let's call a spade Tina. Let's call a spade a spade. Okay? So if we really want Africa to move forward, sincerely speaking, if we truly want Africa to move forward, first of all, we must set aside sentiment, we must set aside tribalism, we must set aside religion, we must set aside favoritism, we must learn to face the reality. Call a spade than to be running around the bush. When you see something, you'll be scared to come out from your closet. Nobody's gonna kill you. How many of us would they even kill, by the way? Come out from your closet, speak up now. Ibrahim Traore took a bold step. Today he's recovering the lost glory of Burkina Faso. Grace Okreke said, my brother, did you make investigation before you speak? My sister, I am a born and raised Igbo man. I'm a true son of the soil. And by the way, I come from a royal family. So I'm a true son of the soil. Whatever you see me speak, listen, my channel is not childish channel. Before you see me on live stream, come out here to come and talk. I don't talk because for talking sake. I talk with fact. I don't know the investigation you're talking about. But you, as an Igbo person, you already know very well, me and you know very well that there is insecurity in the eastern part of Nigeria. And the insecurity that we are facing in the eastern part of Nigeria is not from the northerners, it's not from the westerners, it's from we, the easterners. People that are killing people, the people that have been arrested, so many, for a long time now, those people that have been arrested, they are all Igbos. No Hausa man is there. Even Hausa people, they are scared of the eastern part of Nigeria. They are scared. Because of what? Because of the influence of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu and the influence of ESN. Hausa people, they are very, very afraid of the eastern part of Nigeria. You can only meet Hausa people around that Enugu state. They have boundary with Enugu and the Ebonyi state. Yes, around that end. But deep down inside the eastern part of Nigeria, you can't see Hausa people coming to mess around. So what are you talking about? Simon Ekpa should go to jail, life in jail. That is my opinion. That is my own opinion. Simon Ekpa should go to life in jail. That's my opinion. And besides, let's learn to, speak up now that it's needed. Use your platform, use your social media platforms well. Use it to lend your voice now that it is needed. Use your social media platform to speak the truth to power. Come out from your closet. This is our continent. This is the only pride that we have. Like I always say, Africa is one of the richest continents on earth. Don't let anybody deceive you. Africa is wealthy. We are wealthy. We are blessed. We are richly blessed in all ramifications. We are blessed in natural resources, human resources, and human capacity. We are blessed. So there is no reason we should be worshipping the colonial masters. I've said it time without number. We understand the fact that all the leaders that we have, they are puppets to the West. But we can't still be, a blind man cannot keep leading blind people, So we have to run away from our closet, learn to speak up. So that is the main purpose of this channel as well, to clear the air about what somebody commented on my video. So I'll be ending it up here very soon. In the next 10 minutes, I'll be rounding up, and because I've spent 1 hour already. It's not easy. Anyway, it's not easy. I'm very happy that I spent time with you guys here. I'm very, very happy. It's been a long time anyway. It's been a long time. It's been about 1 week plus. I do come on live stream almost every day. There was a time I used to come on live stream every day. But this period, my business choked. My truck had to load from Gambia to Guinea-Bissau. I had to go to the park, the border between Senegal and Guinea-Bissau, came back and all that, and as well running business and all that, family stuff and all that. So a lot of things. I can only make a video and post on the long form videos, but live stream, I found it difficult these days. But from this week now, I'll be a little bit free. I'll be coming on live stream. I'll be coming. So thank you very much, guys, for spending time with me. Thank you for lending your voice. Thank you for speaking out. Thank you for your comment. Thank you for everything. Thank you. I really appreciate every single one of you for lending your voice. Shabaka. So let me read your comment. Say, soon we will find out who is the real revolutionaries. Long live Captain Traore, the courageous people of Burkina Faso, the is a health state. Strength is power. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you so much, Shabaka. Thank you. Gary Broomberg said, before the earth's wealth runs dry, I always wanted a black diamond like Janet. Expect you can't eat that when the world starves in desolation. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you very much, guys. I'll be rounding up now. Tina, thank you very much for spending your time with me here on live stream. I hope those guys were able to be on live stream to listen to me, because they even mocked me that my video does not have comment. I don't know, at least at the end of my live stream today, I had almost 400 people live, 400 people watching me on live stream. Who can put that crowd? Which of your influencer can put that trigger, can put that crowd on live stream on YouTube? Only me can do it. Comrade-Stanley. So don't play, because you're gonna learn. If you play, you're gonna learn the hard way. So thank you very much, guys, for joining me here. Thank you for spending time. Thank you for listening to the gospel of truth, because that is what I preach here. I preach the gospel of truth and nothing more. I lend my voice, sensitize our people about the importance of holding leaders accountable. That is the main purpose of this channel. Sensitize our people, not just only that, as well, speak up now that it is needed, because our voice, every African youth, your voice is needed now. You need to speak up, learn to speak up, now that it is needed, so we can be able to get a comfortable and suitable, environment in Africa, and a good leadership. And as well, for those of our people in Cameroon, for those of our people in Uganda, for those of our people in Nigeria, that election is coming up. Election is coming up in Cameroon next year. Election is coming up in Uganda, I think this year or next year. I'll try to check. Election is coming up in Nigeria in 2027, and election is coming up in Gambia next year. A lot of African countries will be experiencing election sooner. Please, my people, my advice to you, please listen to me. Vote your conscience. Do not let anybody manipulate your conscience. Don't sell your conscience for peanuts. Please. Vote your conscience and stand for what is right. Stand for what is right. Let's try to join hands together and build a better society in Africa, where our people will stop jumping Mediterranean Sea to cross to Europe to look for greener pasture. And the worst part of it is that when they still cross to Europe to look for greener pasture, they will still be subjected into that slavery kind of condition, So please, we need Africa to grow. We need a successful Africa, where you cannot see any African child on the street begging for food. That is my dream. And where we cannot see African child out of school because of school fees. Because Africa is wealthy. You can understand that fact. Africa is wealthy. And for those of you that are joining me here, please always remember the super chat is active. The gift is active as well. You can gift whatever that spirit leads to you. And we have a project. That's coming up January 2026. January 2026, there will be a project coming up from the support of this channel. The money I realize on this channel, like I said, I have nothing to do with my money on this channel. The money is still on AdSense. I don't even know how much it is. I think it's about $100 going to $200 now that we've made since July till now on this channel. So this money I'm going to be gathering. I know it will not even go anywhere, but I'll put in my own money. I'll be going from country to country, from Guinea-Bissau to Senegal, from Senegal, Guinea-Conakry, within the surroundings, making sure that a lot of our people, Nigerians, I'll start with Nigerians first. A lot of our Nigerian brothers have been lost, on the way for a long time. There are Nigerians that have been on this journey for 30 years, 40 years, 20-something years, 15 years. They've not visited Nigeria for a very long time. Even they've lost communication with their families already. So I've experienced. I told you guys the experience I had with one brother when I was in Guinea-Bissau. I was doing business. I did business in Guinea-Bissau as of 2016. I went there to do timber and the cashew nut business. So a brother met me after church service. He met me in the car. He told me that he's looking for work. As of then, he was about 52 or 53 thereabouts years. So I asked him, what kind of work can you do? He said that he's selling shoes, second-hand shoes in Bandem market in Guinea-Bissau, but the business is not going well. I asked him, wow. I asked him, how long have you been here? He said he had been there for 28 years. As of 2016. He has been there for 28 years. I said, wow. When last did you travel to Nigeria? He said since he came to Guinea-Bissau, since 28 years, he's not traveled to Nigeria. I shouted. I was like, wow. I asked him, how about your mom? You speak to your mom. He said the mom died 8 years later when he came to Guinea-Bissau. He didn't go for the burial. I say yes, no, but he didn't go for the burial. So you don't know where they buried your mom. He said no. I asked him, what about your siblings? He said it's been a long time you've been communicating with them. It's been a long time you lost communication with them. I said, wow. I said, my brother, that's an error. It's a very big problem. The reason why we left home is to feed home, to make home proud. We did not left home to abandon home. So if you left home to look for greener pasture elsewhere, the reason why I'm looking for greener pasture elsewhere is to go back home and take care of home. So you have a very big problem, and these things as well can even affect somebody's finances. When you disconnect from your roots or disconnect from your people will think maybe this one is dead. There will be no that spirituality. I don't know if you guys believe in spirituality. There will be no connection between you and your roots when you are disconnected. So you are easy to be penetrated. Any enemies can attack you at any point in time. So I tell him, brother, that is a very big problem. You definitely have to go home. I was advising him. He came to my office sometimes and I give him money. And at the end of the day, I lost his contact. When my business finished there, 2017, I went back to my base. I lost his contact. So this time around, I have a plan of going back to Guinea-Bissau. And at least in 2026, at least I will try, even if it is 2 people that I'm able to return back home. And if I'm returning them back home, it will be a very proper discussion between me and them. Number one, I will be carrying you guys along. I'll be doing documentary of it, and I'll be going on live stream so that you guys can see what's going on. And not just only that, I will make sure that I have people in the airport that will receive him, and then go with them to unite them with their families in Nigeria. So that's my mission in 2026. So this mission can only be achieved if we all join hands together. Pray for me so that I can be able to achieve this. If I achieve this, one of my greatest goal and dream, if I achieve this to next year, I'll be one of the most happiest person that I'm able to return people back home. A lot of our people are, like I said, we Igbos, we Nigerians, we are lost generation. Anyway, we are scattered everywhere. Not just in Africa, even in Europe, America, Canada, UK, we are scattered everywhere. So the reason why we left home is to make home proud. The reason why we left home is to make sure that we bring the glory back home and make home proud. So if you're one of those people that you're watching me on my live stream, please reach out to me. And my number is there on my post. Reach out to me. Tell me the challenges that you have. Tell me the country where you're living. But you must be living close to me. I'm living in the Gambia, based in the Gambia. I run business in the Gambia. If you're living in Guinea-Conakry, if you're living in Guinea-Bissau, if you're living in Senegal, if you're living in which other country now is closer? Yeah, only these countries are closer to me here. At least Senegal, from here to Senegal is like, from here to Senegal, I can even use bicycle to go to Senegal. Yeah, it's not far. From here to Guinea-Bissau, yeah, it's about 500 kilometers, or there about 800 kilometers, sorry. From here to Guinea-Conakry is about 3,000 or 2,000 kilometers, thereabout, within the country, within this axis. So I'll definitely help. I'll do my best to make sure that we return our people back home. So thank you very much, guys, for joining and spending time with me. I really appreciate every one of you, because it's not easy for you to make out your time to spend your time on my live stream. Please don't forget my long form videos. I dropped a video this morning. I dropped a video this morning. Go and watch my long form videos. Comment your opinion, whatever that you feel like, just ask. If you have a question, ask your questions. I will answer your questions. Feel free. This is Comrade-Stanley. This channel is for justice, fairness, and the equity. I stand for, making sure that, we put it out there that our people must be sensitized on the importance of holding leaders accountable. That is the main purpose of this channel. Thank you very much for joining me. God bless you guys. See you guys tomorrow, possibly tomorrow in the morning. Put on your notification bell so that you'll be notified when I come on live stream. Thank you very much. And as well, don't forget to share the live stream so we can get to wider audience. And as well, please always make sure that you check out on my live stream anytime I come. Thank you very much. See you guys in the next one. God bless you.